Alrighty, welcome back. After yesterday's testing with the more inexpensive pellets, well, I guess you can't really say that because price-wise they're probably comparable. The sometimes more inexpensive pellets, Crosman's and the Normas that I picked up, I wanted to see how they would stack up against two pellets that I know usually shoot pretty good out of this gun. Now, I know these 22.07 JTS Dead Centers shoot really well out of the Notos. And in the basement at 10 yards, these RWS Meisterkugeln, what are they, 14.0 grain, those babies in the basement at 10 yards were doing magnificent. I was one-holing with these all day. So, we're going to set this target up at 30 yards and see how they compare to the pellets I shot yesterday, the Crosmans and the Normas. Stay tuned. We had an ice storm last night. Everything's crunchy and slippery. And there is probably about 3/8 of an inch of ice now. It's been melting a little bit. I'm taking it super easy on the stairs because last thing you want to see is me biffering down the stairs. But everything is slick tuna. If I walk where I haven't walked before, ASMR. Alright, let's set this baby up. Alrighty. Layer of ice on everything. This is very interesting to say the least. I think we're going to start out with these JTS Dead Center 22.07's. Barrels should be fouled with them already. And let's jump right into it. Top left orange bullseye. We'll make any adjustments we need to zero it after the first group. Next bullseye over, the black one. Okay, let's see, should be one more. Yep. Pretty decent. I feel like I should do another group, but maybe to be fair, let's do one more. Two groups is good, but 3 groups is better. Screw it. Let's do 4. No, 3 is good. 3 is good. Right, here we go. Next bullseye over. I'm actually going to make an adjustment, one click to the right. Let's go with that. only got one flyer, but that's okay. There was one more in there. I don't want it though. Alright, let's try these Meisterkugelns next. Use the first group as a fouling group. Then I'll put air in the gun and we'll shoot a few more groups. So just in case they don't hit anywhere near, we're going to shoot at the bottom 3 bullseyes. We'll shoot at the one on the far left, the black one. Here we go. Wind picked up a little bit. I feel it on my face. Ooh. Fouling group. Okay. Hopefully it's fairly well fouled. Oh. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to run out of air, ain't I? Yep. Okay. Let me go refill this quick. Okay, these Meisterkugeln definitely looked a little wild through the scope. Looks like the first 2 did what they wanted. And then, I mean, maybe they started to group up good towards the end there. Which is what you would expect from having to foul the barrel, switching from one pellet to the next. So we're gonna just load up 10 more rounds, and we're gonna try 2 5-shot groups down there, and we'll see if they hold out together or if they decide to pepper of paper. All right, here we go. Next black dot over. Next and over. I'm gonna really try to take my time with these because they show potential, but twofer. And something like that happens. Yep. Okay. So they do punch beautiful holes in the paper. But I don't think they're as accurate. I mean, at 10 yards, these did really, really well, if I remember correctly. 30 yards, not so much. But if you're shooting at mice in your garage, or, you know, 10 to 15 yards away, they might work really, really well out of the Notos, but they absolutely open up. They really look like they were going to do something nice, and then they'd start slinging all over the place. We're going to try to load up a few more of these JTS Dead Centers, 22.07's. They didn't do super duper great, but they did pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. A flyer here or there, but for the most part, they were grouping pretty good. Now we're gonna have to follow the barrel, so this first group might not be very good, but we're gonna go for the black. No, we'll go for the orange one all the way top right. That's okay. Yeah. Yep. Let's go for the black one. That's discouraging. I felt really good about 3 of those shots. The first one that went up by itself, I didn't feel good about that one. But the second one that went up there with it, still not too bad. Let's go take a look. Wrap this up. Well, the results almost show what I wanted it to show. Now, those are still really good groups. I'm not going to complain about that. I mean, here we got 4 touching and 1 away, 3 and 2, 4 touching, 1 away, 3 touching, 2 away. This one's shaping up to be a good one, and 4 touching and 1 away again. So that's still pretty good. Any of that could be me, could be the pellet. I would hunt with these any friggin' day of the week. These 22.07 JTS Dead Centers, they're very good. Okay, and these are definitely smaller than the groups I was getting yesterday, for sure. This is a comparable size, but the Meisterkugelns, not so much. I'd hoped because these 2 were fouling that we were going to do good. We started out pretty good, and was there 3 of them? 2 here, 2 here, and 1 there. I mean, that had potential when you start sticking them hole in hole, but yeah, not the best. Not terrible, and like I said, short range, 10 yards, 15 yards, maybe they'll continue to stack, but when you start getting up to 30 yards, that's what you can expect out of there. There's some flyers in there. Now, I have done better with these JTS Dead Center 22.07's. I've had better luck with them in the past. So, I'm going to keep buying them. I'm going to keep them stocked. I've done really good with my Armada too. But a couple of flyers in here. Okay, let's point it out. There's definitely a couple flyers in there. But still, I really did feel like where I put them crosshairs and squeezed it, that's where that pellet went. So, not bad. Not perfect. But I do believe they show better groups than what I was getting yesterday out of the Crosman Premier Hollow Points and the Norma Golden Trophy FTs. Thanks everybody for watching. Staying tuned. On to the next adventure. Okay, felt like braving the steps some more. Didn't like it ending the way it did. I want to really try and showcase how good these pellets are. So, got 2 of the red circles that I was using yesterday. They're a little bit bigger. I'm gonna do 2 10-shot groups and see if we can get a couple groups without flyers here. So let's just get right into it. come one to the right. Go for the other one. That felt good. All right, let's go take a look. That is the kind of accuracy I was looking for. Ten-shot groups. Not terrible, and probably about the same size as some of the 5-shot groups I was getting yesterday. But not terrible. Not terrible at all for 10 shots. And then I buckled down, tightened her up, and that is a fantastic 10-shot group right there. For 30 yards, I will take that all day long, eh? Just kind of going to show that if you spend a little bit more money and I buy these, they will reward me with a little bit more accuracy. JTS Dead Center 22.07's. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned. On to the next adventure. Camera's on fire.